I believe that my stream should be working fine. Hello. As you may have heard from the title of today's live stream, either if you're watching from Twitch or YouTube, you may have gathered that this is not your average Lumi Hasmet stream. Uh, I just wanted to discuss stuff that will happen in the future of me, in the future of, possibly the channel, possibly some changes, also general life in and of itself, mostly general life in and of itself. That part will be at the end, if I even want to. If I don't, who cares? Literally, who cares? So, oh no, let me get my Twitch chat / YouTube chat so I can see y'all, what you also see, what you are saying. Because my hair doesn't look too. Oh god. Yeah, it doesn't look too good. I just brushed it off a bit before starting the live stream, so it is what it is. So, as you can see, there's no audio. I didn't want to put the normal music soundtrack tape on just because I want to be serious. Anyways, I, in the plainest of terms, don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening to me. I don't know what's happening in general with, stuff. I don't know if I should even remain on the planet that we remain in. And a bunch of other stuff. Let's start from the very beginning. I haven't scripted anything for this, so this ramble might not even last 20 minutes. Or might not even last the average amount of time that I make a live stream last. So, it's fine. So, in the glorious month of April, I've been participating to 3 collabs and an event. I'm going to discuss all 3 because whilst I participated in 3 events and also in 3 collabs and also the event, only 1 collab ascended decently well, I suppose. Let's start with the event. I entered an event prepping for my debut. I would assume that was gonna happen, in April, anyways. And it was basically every day a stream promoted itself and people promoted each other, stuff like that. Well, I got 1984 out of the server for simply arguing with the owner about maybe a little bit of a change without even being mean. And that's in the plainest terms. Second, I made 2 collabs on the server that you'll know and possibly love if you watch his channel, Final Life. Both of the collabs with both of the people that I've collabed with have ended in not that much of, as intended well, basically. TLDR of what happened. During the first collab that I ever did in the server, with another content creator, I forgot to specify that there might be some lore stuff happening in the server. And with said lore meant that there could be a chance of them getting killed. I forgot to specify that, that's on me. But quitting the collab an hour in the server and, just blocking me not blocking me, but like unfriending me and silencing me isn't really that good of an idea. Second collab that happened on Final Life, it went well. The live stream went well, to be honest. Of course, my sense of humor is my sense of humor that I show here on every single live stream and on every single collab that I do. You have to deal with that about me. I'm not edgy in any way, or form. Actually, but I'm like, but I like to consider myself dark woke. You know, I know there's this term on Twitter coming up, and I absolutely love it, and I fit myself really into it. So yeah, I am the dark woke, as the kids like to say. And so it was a fine live stream. We put up a nice show. Well, today, the day of our Lord, 17th of April, 2025. A little bit before, I even went to start stream before that, just playing Final Life because I wanted to. But actually, my original idea for this was making a live stream that was gonna be a marathon, trying to install macOS onto my PC, but then I gave up. And in the meanwhile, so I was doing all of this, I'm making a Windows 10 virtual machine in the background just so I can use it for editing. And that apart, putting that on the side, I went to look at the person in question because I wanted to ask them a question. But I noticed, oh, they're not friendly with me anymore. I go add them as friend again because obviously it could be a mistake. Holy shit, I got blocked. I don't even know why. The conversation we had were like normal conversation to have with the person. And I just got blocked. If they had an issue on the server, they could have, told me. Because, I am the owner of said server. And I am not the only guy that plays on the server. There are other people that time to time join. And if they found an issue with the server, and I'm talking about Final Life by the way, if they found an issue with the server, they could have just told me, basically. And, these two collabs apart have led me to a reflection on my side and, sort of a self-interrogation on my side. I will strive to not be so collab free as I've been in the past month, like in the entirety of April. Because one, there are hell to make. Two, this happens. Whatever happened to the event and the two collabs happened, the rep collab went good. I still talk to people who were in the rep collab, even though communicating with people trying to set collabs on Twitter isn't really a good idea. Because more often than not, especially with, being associated to the VTubing community, even though I haven't debuted my model yet. Yes, I am doing IRL streaming. Hello. Wanna know why? You'll wanna know why do why I talk like this face to face with people, whilst I should theoretically have a model. Well, it's because I'm waiting, because I have a whole idea that I want to do with my debut. It requires time, and people already know my face from my videos, so I don't care about showing my face online. I mean, I do obviously get why people don't like to see their face online. Privacy, of course. I even got through a phase when I tried to delete everything regarding my face off the internet. Let's say it didn't go very well, because basically I couldn't delete my old stuff on Twitter. It's also the reason why my private Twitter account is empty. And, whenever I got into this again, due to the collab, due to some friends starting to do it, when I got into VTubing again, I mean, the subject is VTubing. When I got into VTubing again, because people that I'm friends with mine started doing it, also a few invites in the server, also a few server invites and stuff like that. I need a model, so I got one. I can't show it right now because opening up VCFace on Linux is a little bit of a mess. I have to execute commands and stuff like that. So whenever I will actually debut, I will probably just use that. But that unless on the server in question, Final Life SMP, uh, basically whenever I add a person, I like to do a slash whitelist list, so I can see if the whitelist is good, like if how many people are whitelisted. When I checked it out, actually, we'll just check it now. Oh god, I am burning inside lava. That's a good thing. Fuck. Where is this guy? Sit here. Whatever. I just need to do this. Then I will not play Final Life in this stream. I swear. Let's maybe not get killed while trying to do a thing for a serious video. Whitelist list. 38 players. Okay, 38 players on the server. 38 players on the server, and me thinking to myself, no, not that many people join, and it's always the same faces. So a little bit might come at a little bit of a little bit of a. I will try to basically my drawing tablet just fell off the fucking PC. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. There you go. I will try to cut down what has been going on Final Life. I will try to cut down on that because overall it sort of becomes too much of a mess to manage. And I figured out the mistakes that I've done with stuff like that, and I strive to actually. Oh god, why is my face so white? I am not wiping around. I'm fucking Italian. Let me. Yeah, this seems a little bit better. My face ain't as wet as before. I mean, you can see a lot of my imperfections, but I don't care. So, I will strive to remove, to sort of cut down on Final Life, what's been going on the server, and to focus more on that, and my debut and stuff like that as time moves on. I don't want to disassociate myself with the community, both Minecraft and VTubing, even though I seem like I'm switching more into being a VTuber as time and time goes again, even though I haven't debuted yet, because I go into circles where VTubers are. I collab. I did fucking 3 collabs with VTubers before my debut, which is probably gonna happen next week, most likely, or in May, if I even want to. And yeah, whenever I will debut, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with my face. Am I still gonna show my face on videos? Am I still gonna do stuff? I don't know. So yeah, I think this is mostly it. Yeah, this is mostly it for whatever I've been wanting to say. Also, I've been getting more and more interested in tech, to be honest, more than video games in general. Like, I've been seeing a lot of Bringer Studios and people who do tech stuff that I like, and I've been saying, hey, I could do this. So I want to do tech stuff, okay? So there will probably be also that as time moves on. So yeah, hope you guys like this. I will most likely do play on Final Life alone, or maybe with a few friends. I don't know. I will see. I feel weird. So god, I feel weird doing all of this because you know what they say. Basically, No, you know what they say is kind of inaccurate. Kind of inaccurate whenever I'm talking about stuff. So, you know what? Maybe let me cut down a little bit of the stuff that I've done. Maybe let me, rethink about collabs and the people who I do stuff with. And maybe we'll just create a better space for everyone, shall we? Maybe we'll create a better space for everyone. Also, uh, whenever someone, this is mostly final life oriented. This list is mostly final life oriented because it's kind of the root of all the problems which in my life, that fucking server. But it's also the most joy that I've ever had in a Minecraft server. And the most time I spent into one, you know. Because, okay, so let me do a TLDR. I am way too much dedicated on that fucking Minecraft server. To be honest, I am way too much dedicated. I have spent, let me do it, 112 hours of my life in the past month and a half, no, a month and like a week playing on this godforsaken server. And it's because I like it. It has become a passion project of mine. I want to keep that passion project up. But if this keeps happening to me, if I keep I don't know what to say this in the West of words. If I keep not managing collabs, not being, good at streaming and good at making content, the server will not end up good. And yeah, yeah, that's it. Hope you guys like this. Like I said, do your thing. Also go on my Twitch, which is probably gonna be where you're watching me from. I want to keep my Twitch and YouTube separate, to be honest. But yeah, hope you guys like this. And hope you had a great day. Had a great day. Oh god, I can't even speak today. And yeah, goodbye.